Welcome back to All the Mods 11. I'm Bumstar, and today we are going to make our Eldritch Miner Unbreakable and start looking at the dimensional battlefield. So let's go right into it. So I have had to repair this quite a few times now as I've been trying to get that other dimension core, the mining dimension core piece. Still have not been able to get it. So instead of constantly having to come up and repair this over and over again to get one so we can make another Eldritch Miner, I figured it's probably time for us to make this unbreakable, so then we can just keep getting them as we get them. We can make new ones and get more and more ore as the time goes on. I did go ahead and put 2 of the Omega stack upgrades in here, so that way each one of these can hold over 2 million of each ore, and we're definitely going to need to figure out a way to process this. But in that time period, I've gotten 27 of these bedrock scraps that we needed, so we're pretty solid on those. So to make this unbreakable, it is this recipe here, and it's just the item with a netherite and a isnium ingot, the bedrock gem cluster, which we should be able to make now, and then we need the Eternal Stella from Forbidden Arcanus. So let's go ahead and make this bedrock gem cluster first. That is under Ranaza's contract. We have to sacrifice a witch, which we have a witch spawner, so we should be able to grab one of those. And then it's 4 of these bedrock scraps with some prismarine, some lapis, amethyst, nether quartz, diamond, emerald, redstone, and glowstone. We have all those, so let's head up and make that real quick. I think that's this one, right? Yeah. So let's place all of these down. Then we're gonna need 4 more bowls. And then just a spirit attuned crystal, which we have plenty of those. And then we just need to get a creature catcher and go get one of our witches. We have our witch spawner over in the end, which we have turned off right now because we were just not able to handle that many resources. Oh, and speaking of resources, just this current update, functional storage has been added to the pack. And functional storage is my favorite. We have been using sophisticated storage with dimensional chests to store everything. Functional storage is the sophisticated storage limited barrels, but better. They're easier to make. That's the only thing that they do. They're not a chest in any way. They're just a drawer. They hold a specific set amount of items. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They have fluid drawers as well, which make it really easy. And these framed blocks, which is kind of nice, where you can kind of customize them and make them look however you want. And then their storage controller you can set up through a single storage controller and then stack it with netherite upgrades, and its range is huge, so you only need the one there, and then you can use the controller access point in that area to be able to connect it all instead of having to have like multiple different sophisticated storage areas like we have set up now. We could just have a single network that's connected and makes it a lot easier. And then there's also the void upgrades as well, so you stack it up as high as you possibly can. And then once it's maxed out on how much it can hold, you put a void upgrade in there too, so anything extra just gets voided out, so you don't have to worry about backflowing anything. And that void upgrade alone is really nice for these, where with sophisticated storage you can kind of do that, but it just takes more setup to do it, where this you just throw the void upgrade in and you're done. Anyway, let's turn the switch spawner on real quick. Hold on, forgot to turn this guy off. Stop trying to just murder me. There we go. Alright, and let's pop all of these in here. Now I just need to see if I can find that creature catcher anywhere. Is it in this chest by chance? Oop, okay. There we go. There's our witch. Let's start. Perfect. Easy enough. We've got our bedrock gem cluster. Very, very easy recipe. Alright, and now that we have that done, get rid of all this extra stuff that we have in our inventory. We'll hang on to that, because now we need to get the Eternal Stella. And to get the Eternal Stella, we need to do Forbidden Arcanus. So we're going to do that on the roof of this tower. Figured this would be a good spot to put it. So we're going to go ahead and use, and I was looking at the quest book here because they've been updating it, and Oritex in this pack. We're going to have to start playing around with that soon. But we're going to go to our magic mod for Forbidden Arcanus, and we need to make the Hephaestus Forge. And I think we need to make, what, tier 3? And eventually we'll get it completely upgraded. But for now, we're just going for this Eternal Stella, so we don't need to go any further than that. Alright, so for our first forge, we come to this quest here. It tells you exactly what you need to make this forge and the pattern that you have to put it down on. So we're going to go ahead and make all of these items: the polished dark stone, gilded chiseled polished dark stone, chiseled arcane polished dark stone, darkstone pedestals, a smithing table, and some mend beater dust. And we are actually going to need to go get some dark stones. So I think we had some just directly down here. We're going to go and just mine an absolute ton of it. And then we're going to make a mystical agriculture seed, so that way we just never have to worry about it again. And the best place to find this dark stone is generally as far down as you can go, as close to bedrock. Starts coming in like right here. I actually might have, I have dark stone. No, oh, I don't have my other backpack. Let's see. Do I have dark stone in here? Oh, where did that go? Oh, it's converting it to stone. And this will convert it to sand, I think. Oh, okay, that'll work. There we go, dark stone. And to get that dark stone seed, what do I need? Just some dark stone. Okay, so we're just going to hold on to 4 of these, make a seed, and call it a day. And once again, I am not going to set this up like I did for all the rest of these. I'm just going to use it, time on it, get a bunch of the essence, make up the dark stone I need, and be done. While also breaking down all these seeds. Alright, and we now have plenty of dark stone. I'm just making all of our essence into it. And if we need more down the road, we have a darkstone seed now that's all very high, and we can just throw it in there and do this again. That should be fine. We still have 1k essence, but we have plenty of darkstone now. Oh, we actually need to make some alloys. Okay. It's an aesterite chunk. Okay, so they've changed Forbidden Arcanus since last time I used it. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look here now. So we are going to have to make this new multi-block. It's kind of like a jumbo furnace, but it's not a jumbo furnace. We're going to need polished darkstone bricks, the core, and some mander beater dust. Let's see, can we make that dust? What are we missing? Arcane crystal dust. We have arcane crystals, right? So how do we make the dust then? Just smelt it? Okay, let's go smell a stack of this. Easy. Now we can make the mander beater dust. Got 64 of that. Easy peasy. So 8 polished, 17 brick. Got plenty of polished. No, that's not how we make bricks. That's how we make bricks. Make 20 of those. The mander beater dust. So then we need the core. And where do we get this aesterite chunk? Is it a new meteorite? Let's check our compass here. Where's compass? Okay, yeah, it is a meteorite for it. So asteroid. Forbidden. Huh. Yeah, they're meteors. I have to open that every time. They're meteors that spawn in the overworld. Maybe. Yep, right here. Look at this. If we mouse over, it says it's darkstone. Let's set a temporary waypoint. And let's head that way. That should be a temp waypoint. It's going to be directly to our east. So let's head that way. Glad I was able to find one so quick, because that would have been bad. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our pickaxe out here. Break all of that. And here's our asteroid debris. So if I use this, there we go. Cool. Break all that up. Oh, we've got plenty now. Awesome. Head back home. Oh, this is nice and close. I'd imagine they've got to be pretty common if I was able to find one that quick and that close to base. But that had me worried there for a second. Alright, let's see. Can we make this core now? We just need a blast furnace. Blast furnace. Having difficulty speaking today. Darkstone. Go ahead and place that over here. So, to make this, it is right to left, bottom to top. So, we've got polished darkstone on the corners, polished darkstone bricks in the middle with the bottom layer. So, we'll place that here. Wait, was that bricks? Hold on. Oh, that's, yep, wrong already. Bam, 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 bam. Break that glass out. Then darkstone bricks all around here. And then it's going to be bricks all around with the core right here. And then same thing as the top, or same thing as the bottom on the top. And then we take our mander beater dust, and I think we right click it. There we go. And we've now got our Clibano. I think it's pronounced. And with that Clabano, we need to make the Durium ingots. Just 2 gold and 4 arcane dust. Gotta increase the range of this. Gold, arcane dust. I have some coal. Can I do coal blocks? Get it to run a little better. Hopefully I don't need that ectoplasm just yet. Maybe coal blocks doesn't work. Let me just try regular coal. Oh, we can also do a beast spawn egg for that too. Cool. Which actually looks really easy. But that would require me to get this to run. Hold on, let me look at it. Alright, let's take a look. What else do I need for this? That's it, right? So if I click here, it's going to show me all the recipes. Oh, I can alloy netherite in here. A little cheaper. That's cool. There's also the melting. Okay, that shows me... Okay, so alloy just says fire, where melting shows me fuel. Does that mean I need ectoplasm? I am so confused right now. Do I need... Alright, hold on. I need the Artisan Relic. But to make the Artisan Relic, I need to find the Artisan Relic. Oh man, okay. That immediately makes this way harder than it needs to be. Because that is the only way to alloy, but the only way to get this stuff is through this, right? I wish it would tell you that in here. Okay, so Artisan Relic. It looks like the Artisan Relic is found in villages. So we have a couple villages that we haven't actually explored yet that we are going to go take a look around in. Good thing we found quite a few villages last episode. Generally speaking, it looks like they're going to be found in, what are they? Armories, weaponsmiths, toolsmiths, or special villager market structures. We're going to go ahead and pick up some villagers as well. Maybe make some armors and things like that as we move around, because I'm not having the easiest time finding this thing. And this is one of the things that I'm not a huge fan of when it comes to Forbidden Arcanus, is how limiting it can be based off of finding the right thing that you need. Like, it's a cool concept, but not having any other way to get it makes it a little difficult. So I'm just grabbing these weaponsmiths and armors and stuff in the hopes that I will be able to trade up to them. I don't know if that's how that works, to be honest. I don't think it's how it works, but I guess we don't really have much of another option right now. You grab this as well. Any other buildings over here I didn't loot? Alright, back to exploring. What the hell is that? Those villagers in our backpack here. It's a diamond helmet just hanging out here. I am very curious what this is. Let's head inside, honestly. Let's take a look. We're out and about exploring anyway. What kind of structure is this? I don't think it's really anything that we need to worry about right now, but it's pretty cool. This feels like a what is the mod? The one magic mod. Not ours, the irons. This feels like an iron structure. Like a new one. Just without any like boss or anything at the top. I don't know. But anyway, back to what we were doing. 700 blocks this way. The trees are these. Ah, Magnolia. Oh man. I don't think this is gonna happen. We're looking for some mushrooms. That's cool. That would have been nice to find earlier, because it took me forever to get mushrooms when I needed them. Unfortunately, it looks like not gonna get anything out of this village. Did I check this house yet? Nope. Okay. How far away from home am I? Not that far away. Alright, I'm gonna head home real quick and set up these villagers to see if I can trade to what I need, since we have easy villagers. Well, let's check this village real quick. Oh, this is the building I'm looking for. That's not what I was looking to do. Please. Oh, man. Alright, well, come with me then. Let's also empty out our inventory while we're back home. Well, let's make our regular trader first. Then we'll go through and upgrade these. Let me grab a ton of emeralds. There we go. Let's grab this. Get you upgraded. Bell. Some iron. Go ahead and delete all of these iron axes because I do not need those. Diamond trade. Easy peasy. Just going to trade with a bunch of these to just see if there's a chance that I can get this. Alright, that's a master. Awful. Full trades. Go ahead and just throw you in the trash can there, buddy. Let's do you. Nothing from you. Nope. Still out of luck, it looks like. Yeah, maybe I can't do it this way. But I'm already here. I might as well try. Oh, I got me so excited for a second. Nope. One more. Try this last one here. Absolutely nothing. Alright, so looks like we're back on the hunt for villages. So instead of boring you, I'm gonna keep running around and keep going until I find it. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so it has been a lot. I ended up teleporting to our ancient city area and coming up and found a village over here. If we scroll out, I came down here, and it's not showing me right now, but our house is here. I came all the way down here, and then I went east, and I went east all the way to like over here, and it was all water, nothing. So I've been at this for probably about an hour and a half. Walked into this building here, and here we go. Sapling, spears, and would you look at that, an Artisan Relic. Finally. So cool, got that. Spears are in here too, though. I actually kind of want to mess with these. I haven't messed with the spears at all. But yeah, so I can't even slash home right now. So hopefully there's a waystone over here. Because yeah, if not, I gotta head back to the ancient city. But I think I have like another 40 minutes on my slash home. Let's look. Oh, no. Did they change that? Oh, they did. They changed it back to a minute. Wow. Okay, that makes that a lot easier. Cool. So let's go ahead and empty out our inventory here. I've been trying not to grab too much stuff. Our backpack is very full. But let's take a nap. And let's see if we can get this forge to work. Don't know where this goes. How do I add that to this? Did I not make this correctly? Okay, no, up here. Just don't know where any of this stuff goes. I need to like right click these into it. Do I need... Okay, hold on. I want to try something. Okay. Wait, did I not need the alloy? I don't think I needed the alloy. So this can hold the gold. Interesting. Okay, so now it's saying 0 ingots. That's really weird. I'm not a huge fan of how that works. It's not very intuitive at all. I had to find a Reddit post that talked about it, but I guess I didn't need this Artisan Relic at all. So I, yeah, went around and had to find it for nothing, but that's fine. We have some Derium ingots now. Definitely need more raw gold to make more of that. I wonder if gold dust would work. Let's see. Grab a hammer. Nope, that's not working there. Okay, so it has to be raw gold. Okay. I thought I had, unless I'm having it smelted already, I think. Yeah, because I have it from the bees. I have raw gold coming, but it's being smelted already, so I can just go figure that out myself. Where is it? Thought I made a gold bee. Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, I don't know. I like that. That's fine. This whole system is fine. I just feel like it needs to do a better job at telling you how to use it. Because without looking this up, I would have never guessed I needed the raw materials in here. I would have assumed that I could just put the ingots and the arcane crystal dust in here to make that. But anyway. Yeah, so we don't need the Artisan Relic for now. That's fine. Whatever. Only a little annoying. So we need 9 of these. So we just need a single ingot. Get some chiseled. Need 48 polished. Need 4 of these guys. Need 8 pedestals. So I think I have everything. So 48 48 polished darkstone, 9 gilded chiseled polished darkstone, 4 chiseled arcane polished darkstone, 8 darkstone pedestals. We need to make our smithing table, and then the mantha beater dust. So let's make our smithing table real quick. And we need to find the center point. It's here. It's right there. No, this is centered. Okay, so break that. We're gonna put these around the edge. Put this on the edge here. And then this goes here. Then polish goes on the edge. It goes there anyway. Like that, I think. Then these come out here. Ah, I put the wrong things down. It's not the arcane polished darkstone. Get rid of all those. It is the gilded chiseled polished darkstone. There we go. And then I think these go here. And then we surround all of these. Then like this. And then we should put our smithing table in the middle here, grab our Mana Beater Dust, shift right click, and bam, we have our Hephaestus Forge tier 1. But now that we have our Hephaestus Forge, there are 4 different things that we need to worry about. And they're shown here. We're going to need Oriole, which we can get Oriole from Oriole bottles. We can also get them from the Arcane Crystal Obelisk. And this is going to be the best way to do it. We're going to make 8 of these. We're going to need Arcane Crystal blocks, which I think is actually the full. So we're going to need 16 of these, which we have 1 already, so we'll make 15. And then we're going to need more of this Arcane Polished Darkstone. Let's see. Let's grab some more these Arcane Crystals. I need to increase our range again. Can I speed this up with a time wand? No. So we're going to put these Arcane Polished Darkstones on top of all of these. And then we put the Arcane Crystal block on top. You go 2 high on each one. Then we're going to take our Mana Beater Dust and right click on all these. And that turns those into the Arcane Crystal Obelisk. Now if we look, our Oriole is starting to go up. Luckily, we can time wand it to make it go even faster, but I need more time fluid first. There we go. If I come over here and time wand all of these, you can see our Oriole is full before we even finish that. Now we can break these, and they will be the Crystal Obelisks in our inventory, so we can just set them down then whenever we need them. And then we need souls. And for souls, we've found these floating around a ton. But to really get them going, we need the Soul Extractor, which is this item here. It's just some nether bricks, the Utrum jar, block of quartz, and another quartz. Oh, and we need Edelwood. How do we get Edelwood? Let me see if we have any. Obtained from the Wandering Trader or using a corrupt soul on an oak sapling. Shouldn't have killed that Wandering Trader. Corrupt soul. We're going to go ahead and summon ourselves a Wandering Trader. So let's see. We need a bed. We need some type of pie. Do I really not have any pumpkins? Good pumpkin seed. Put that in here. I'm on that. Now we got pumpkins. Cool. Plenty of them. All right, let's make the pumpkin pie. Campfire. Spirit Attuned Crystal, I believe it was. Yep. And a bottle of enchanting. Luckily, we have one of them, but we could always make them anyway. I think it was in here, right? Unbound Calling? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Got what we're looking for? No, you don't. Alright, well, I guess that means... oh, wait, hold on. There's another one over here. Nope, you don't have it either. What about you? Is it just 3 of them? That the only ones that spawned? I make sure I'm not missing any here. Let's do it again. Alright, let's make our bottles of enchanting. Easy peasy. And let's go summon this a couple more times to see if we can get this. Alright, so I've summoned enough of these and I haven't gotten any with the Wandering Traders, so I'm just gonna go do it how you're supposed to do it. I tried. Didn't work. So now I need to find a corrupt soul, I think, because I need that Edelwood. Literally 1 Edelwood plank is all I need. So let's I think I need to head to the Dark Forest. Let's get a sword with soul looting on it as well. That should actually help a ton. Let's see. Do I have any netherite swords already? I do. Grab this guy. Let's see if there's any better ones real quick. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's upgrade that to unobtainium. I guess all the modium will be fine. We don't need to go all the way to unobtainium. And let's go enchant the crap out of it. Do spawn eggs. Do fractured soul. Looting. Scavenger. Severing. We're going to make this like a loot sword. Soul looting. Here we go. Sweeping edge. Smite. Yeah, that'll be fine, right? Let's see. Okay, so it's going to have smite, sweeping edge, looting, soul looting, scavenger, severing, capturing, and fractured soul. Let's grab some levels. And do I need to go to a dark forest or can I just attack things in general? All right, there's a soul over here, right? It's just a skeleton horse hanging out. Okay. Maybe skeletons don't have souls. Maybe it's just oh, I'm using the wrong sword. That would probably help. Oh, corrupted soul. Perfect. Okay. That's exactly what we needed. Yeah, look at that zombie spawn egg. Ooh, we got some shattered soul shards as well from occultism. We definitely need those. Cool. All right, let's go take a nap and let's get this freaking sapling done. Nope, not dark oak. Oak sapling. think that's all I need, right? Got our corrupted soul. So do I need to plant the sapling? I have 3 corrupting souls, so let's come over here. I think right here would be a good spot. Place that down. There we go. All right, we got a sapling. Perfect. So let's set one of these up for the sapling, because I want to just make sure we have the wood for it. And I'm gonna go ahead and make a oak drawer as well, just to use it for this, because well, it's added into the pack and I miss it. Let's place that down. Place that on top of it, maybe, if I can. Doesn't look like it. All right, limited barrel it is. Oh, it's because of that. All right, because of the power. That would explain it. That's fine. Good enough. All right, so if I use this in Agritech, I just get 2 different things. So I could have used a 2 limited barrel, but that's fine. That's loaded up with stuff. Good to go. So now I should be able to make this plank. Perfect. Means I can make the jar. Means I can make the soul extractor. And now let's see, soul sand. That's soul soil. Soul sand is here. How do we make soul sand? We need some of these. That's easy enough. We can also make it with a strainer. We can block conversion with a ghostly bee. There's a bunch of different ways. We're just going to use mystical agriculture to do that. Take our nether seed and our fire essence. We need to make the other essences as well, but this will work for now. Let's go ahead and just set this up in here real quick. Just make a bunch of essences. Same thing here for both of these. All right, got plenty of these essences now. I do want to make, let's see, oak. I want to put 2 of these trees down just to see what they grow to be. There we go. Perfect. Interesting, but perfect. So now that we have soul sand, we can make an absolute ton of it. And what we can do is we can place this soul sand down, and then use our soul extractor to take the soul out of it and turn it into soulless sand. Sorry, buddy. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dig down here. We're going to try and find our cables. Perfect. Got our cable right here. And we're going to run our cable over here so we can set this up to be completely automated. And to do that, we're going to use just our things. Use a block placer, a clicker, and a block breaker. Put our block placer here, our block breaker here, and our block clicker there. I'm going to make a interface. And while we're at it, let's make another range extender. It's right here. We're going to tell this interface that we want soul sand. Grab 4 of our logistic nodes. Grab 4 of the netherite upgrades. Get our logistics wrench. We're going to place it on all of these. I don't know if I need it on the clicker. We're going to say F and A souls. So this first one is going to send the item, and we're going to send it to the block placer. Now the placer is going to start getting souls in it. And now we're going to tell this placer that we want to place it right on top of the interface. Set that to 1 tick. So now the clicker should just be on right in front of it. And we want to right click, and that's going to right click our soul extractor. We need our soulless sand because for our breaker, we're going to tell it a allow list of soulless sand. It's only allowed to break the soulless sand. And we're going to move that over there as well. And then let's just go ahead and put a shovel, I guess. Do a netherite shovel. Now we'll make a diamond shovel. We'll upgrade it. Something unbreakable. You know what? Actually, just dire things. Shovel. Just make a eclipse alloy shovel. That works. And we're going to place that here. And that's going to filter for a block. And it's only going to break the block. So now we need to give those all some power. And of course, we need to set up the logistics. So this one here, F&A Soul, we're going to have this set on channel 1 as a sender. And we're only going to send soulless sand. Enable. And then for this one, we're going to receive soulless sand. Let's make sure they're all turned on. And then let's just give these all some upgrades. Yeah, and they added like a little effect now that you can see. That it's showing that that's where it's going. So let's give these all some power and give it a shot. So I have the soul extractor on it. Sneak right click. Hold on, let's see. How do I do it? I just right click. Okay, turn my magnet off. Oh yeah, it's not gonna pick that up, right? I need an item collector. Forgot about that. That's good. That's why we're doing this. So let's go ahead and should have put the interface up more. I guess we'll just put an item collector on the side for now. Item collector. I always forget this step. Place that right here. Put that render up 1, back 2, back 3. There we go. And we'll set that to soulless sand. Bam. Now if we hold right click. Okay, so that works. And now it's just, there we go. And we now have the soul extractor completely automated. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it is a something. Although it's not going up at all. Our other option, since that doesn't seem to be working, unfortunately, I think what we can do is we can come over here and let's find our Aldermodium. I guess actually let's make another one. Make a Eclipse alloy sword. We're just going to buff this and put some soul looting on it. Souls floating around, a ton of souls floating around. Of course, those souls are then just flying around everywhere. So I think I gotta turn that off. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to automate this at some point. So now I have a ton of souls just floating around everywhere. And I don't think this is actually working. Yeah, this isn't doing anything, unfortunately. On the plus side, it doesn't look like it's using any of the durability, so that's nice. But anyway, we can take this, pop that in here, fill up our souls. Oh wait, that, I don't know. Anyway, now that we have that set up, we need blood. And to do blood, we are going to use one of our spawners here. Let's grab some cobblestone just to use that as a building block. Put our spawner on top there. Little lever. Then we can just come up here, turn that spawner on. Maybe. Pretty sure I have that set to the best setup too. Or are you not spawning anything? Let's try maybe a zombie spawn egg. There we go. That works. Kill all of those. And we got a ton of blood. And way too much zombie flesh. Let's do it one more time. And now we're filled up with blood. And then we just need some experience here. For that, we can just use our bottles of enchanting. And now we have this completely maxed out. So to get to the Eternal Stella, we need to get to tier 3 Hephaestus Forge. To get to tier 3, we need to upgrade it this way. So we need spawner scraps, elderwood planks, and arcane crystals, as well as all of these requirements, which we have it all maxed out right now, so we're good. That's 4 arcane, 4 spawner scraps, elderwood planks. Need some more spawner scraps, it's fine. Put that elderwood plank there. Let's grab our pedestals. Put all of our pedestals around. Put those 4 out, put the 3 spawner scraps, and then we just need 1 more spawner scrap. Grab one of these skeleton spawners. And we got our spawner scrap. Perfect. You can see it's glowing. It is ready to upgrade. Now we just need a gavel, aka diamond gavel. And we'll go ahead and upgrade that to netherite, because why not? Put that in here. All right, netherite gavel. Now we just got to hit our forge. I love the animations for this. You can speed it up with the time wand as well. Bam, thunder. And this is now tier 2 Hephaestus Forge. Now for tier 3, we need 4 ingots. 4 arcane, chiseled polished darkstone, and pretty much just fill the rest of these up. Go ahead and break out some of these pedestals and put these crystals down so we can time on these. That'll fill up nice. Then everything else is full. Got the 4 of these, 4 of those. Break those. Put our pedestals back down. What do we need? The chiseled polished. Perfect. Smack that with our hammer. Time wand it. Electrocute. And now we're at tier 3, which means we can now make our Hephaestus, our Eternal Stella. 1000 blood and 82 Oriole, easy peasy. We already have stellarite pieces. The only thing that we need is the condensed experience, which do we actually need those out? Find out. I might be able to just put the stellarite piece with the Aldermodium and call it a day. Bring this over here because it explodes when you mine it. Good enough. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna need 3 of the condensed essences, which I believe is made with the black hole. Yep. Which means that's gonna be for next episode, because we've done a lot today. And we've got our tier 3 forge, so we can move on to get our orbs and get the Unbreakable mine Eldritch Miner, and other things. Make it all completely unbreakable, which is awesome, even though most of the armor and tools we use are already unbreakable. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, I hope you learned something new, and I will see you in the next one. Later.